Hi, welcome to your March astrology, numerology and tarot forecast, guiding you through the first month of spring, helping you to make empowered choices in all areas of your life. And empowered is the key word for March because we've got the sun moving into Aries, we've got Mercury moving into Aries, and we've got Neptune moving into Aries. These three signs are very, very powerful in terms of helping you to assert yourself, stand your ground, say what you need, set boundaries. So let's have a little look at what is going on in the first half of this month. So we've got the sun in Pisces until the 20th of March, which brings a more gentle feel to the energy. And then we're going to have a gear change in the last week of March. And we've got the new moon in Aries on the 29th of March also. So let's just take a look step by step as to what's going on in March, because there's a lot of planetary shifts going on. So we kick off the month on the 1st of March with Venus moving retrograde. So Venus is currently in Aries, helping you to empower yourself in your love life and also your finances. So are you doing some reevaluation in these two areas of your life? Because that's what Venus retrograde over the next 6 weeks is encouraging you to do. So Venus is going to start moving backwards through the sign of Aries. It's then going to move into Pisces right at the end of the month, and then it'll move forwards again into Aries in April. So let's have a look at what this means for you, because when a planet moves retrograde, it's about reevaluation in that particular area of your life. So reevaluating your romantic relationships, your friendships, your closest relationships, and also your finances. So we have got Mercury also moving into Aries on the 3rd of March. So that's going to bring in some fiery communication. So if you've got something you need to say, you'll definitely be ready to say it after the 3rd of March. So just make sure that you don't get into too much conflict with this sign moving into Aries. And also this sign is going to go retrograde on the 15th of March. So we'll start moving back through Aries again on the 15th. So we've got Venus and Mercury moving retrograde in Aries. I suspect this could bring quite a bit of conflict in your closest relationships. So just be aware of that. Stay calm, keep calm and carry on. That's what my advice would be for the whole of March, to be honest. And we have got two eclipses also. So we've got the eclipse full moon in Virgo happening on the 14th of March and the partial solar eclipse on the 29th of March. So there's a lot of ups and downs and rounds and letting go, and there could be some abrupt letting go, some abrupt endings and some release that maybe you weren't expecting, but it will be for the highest good. So let's have a little think about the numerology also. So March is the third month of the year, and it is very creative. So we've got the new moon in Pisces right at the end of February. We're going to feel that energy for the first 2 weeks of March because the sun's going to be in Pisces there too. So what do you want to do creatively? Have you been letting those fantastic creative talents that you've got lay dormant? Because if you have, it's time to pick up the pen, the pan, the paintbrush, whatever it is that you love to do, or go out and dance and sing and be on stage. Although Pisces doesn't really like the limelight that much, so you might be writing something behind closed doors rather than being in front of people. But this Pisces energy is all about getting really creative, so don't ignore your creative side in the first 2 weeks of this month. So that number 3 is really encouraging you to be creative and to connect to new people, because 3 is all about networking. So maybe there's a new group for you to join, new connections to make, a new dance class to join even. So get out there and connect to some new people in the first couple of weeks of March. So let's have a look at the tarot. Let's see what is going on in the tarot for you over the next month. So what is happening in March? Let's see, which cards am I guided to? So this one is looking at me. Okay, the 10 of Swords. Right, this is a bit of a tricky card. And I think this indicates some of the energy that we will be facing in March, because this is about the collapse of the old. It's about releasing old structures. And to be honest, it's about mindset more than anything, because the swords in the tarot are about your thoughts. So are you thinking positively? Are you focusing on what you want, or are you projecting into fear? because this is all about having a positive mindset, letting go of worry and letting go of control. So what are you trying to control? Who are you trying to control? Because this is kind of the shadow side to Aries as well, wanting to control everything and everyone and every situation. So let go of control and try to go with the flow rather than trying to orchestrate change where perhaps it's not meant to happen, or don't try and change others, just change yourself and your own mindset. So this can be the collapse of an old structure in your life. So what is not meant to be in your life really is going to be taken away in March, and it might feel uncomfortable, but it's going to make spaces for some really good new beginnings as we move into spring. So the spring equinox is on the 20th of March, and that is when the sun moves into Aries as well. So that's definitely going to bring in some new energy for you, some new beginnings. Okay, so there's a few cards looking at me. This one, oh good, I'm glad we've got a good positive one here. This is also a 10. Okay, interesting, because 10 is new beginnings, 1 is new beginnings, 0 is potential. You may doubt the new beginnings, you may doubt yourself as these new beginnings start, you may doubt taking action and starting something new. And because Mercury and Venus are retrograde, I wouldn't say go out there and start lots of new things, but if you feel inspired to begin something, then go for it, because it could bring you a lot of fulfillment, because the 10 of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. It's a beautiful card. Look at the flow, look at the energy, look at the water. This is a really lovely card. It's actually a Pisces card, so the first 3 weeks obviously of March are in Pisces, Sun Pisces, so keep connecting into that lovely, watery, gentle, sensitive, flowing energy. Forgive, be compassionate, open your heart, try not to get caught up in the conflict of some of that lower energy of Aries. Okay, let's just take one more. Right, we've got the 9 of Swords as well. This is interesting. So again, this is saying focus on what you desire, not what you fear, because the 9 of Swords can be really manifesting fears and being discouraged a little bit. So obviously 2025 does add up to 9, so we have got a strong 9 energy this year, which is all about endings, change and new beginnings. So don't be despairing of change that perhaps you weren't expecting, because it ultimately it is going to bring you more fulfillment. So let go with ease, let go with grace, let go easily. Okay, we've got the Death card. Right, so there's no getting away from it. March is going to be a transformative month. I really felt that, looking at the planets, looking at what was going ahead, you know, in March, planetary wise, there's no doubt about it. There's some deep letting go. So the Death card's not one to be afraid of. It is transformation. So what is transforming in your life? Because with all that Aries energy, Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is all about transformation and change and letting go, albeit in a slightly fiery way. So just stay calm as you go through those changes, and don't be afraid of big change this month. I think this is quite a repeated message, actually. Let's take one more. Okay, so we've got Cups. Now this is interesting because we've got 2 Cups cards, we've got 2 Swords and the Death card. So this is about coming to peace. By the end of March, you will be feeling more at peace with yourself, relieved, lighter, freer. We'll be in spring. That lovely Aries sun will be shining on everybody. And this is also about nostalgia, looking back. Now this is interesting because we've got Mercury and Venus retrograde, which can indicate somebody from your past coming back into your life. It could be somebody from a long way back. It could be somebody from your childhood reconnecting with you. It could be somebody from a past life, but this is a really lovely connection, and it brings you great fulfillment and happiness on an emotional level. So look out for someone from the past coming back in a very positive way for you. I'm going to take one more. Okay, it's another Swords card. So we've got the 8, 9 and 10 of Swords. So this is about letting go of anything in your life that is making you feel trapped and stuck and unfulfilled and not good about yourself. So do let go. Let go, let go, let go with love. I'm going to take one more because this was looking at me. Okay, this is a good card to finish on. This is the Ace of Wands. This is an Aries card. Look at those beautiful fiery colours. And this is saying after all that upheaval that you're probably going to go through at some point in March, there is a brand new beginning. There's emotional fulfillment, there's success. This is success in your working life as well, because the wands are all about success in your working life. So this is a really wonderful card for new beginnings in your work, in your career, in your business. So any new ideas that you've got, go for it and take action, because you will be successful. I hope you've enjoyed that forecast. Do comment below on anything that resonated with you, anything that spoke to you. Do share and like. And I am going to be running a tarot course on Zoom starting on Thursday the 6th of March for 4 weeks, every Thursday from 7 till 9 p.m. So if you would like to learn to read the tarot for yourself, do get in touch. I'll put a link to the Facebook event in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I shall look forward to speaking to you again soon.